set, go like a Lambo on the road. Got my Veve stash, all the gems they glow. Veve crew, we never lose. Collectors at heart, we break the news. PE on informant, catch the vibe in the Venomverse where we thrive. Snap it in AR, see it come alive. Animated statues, dreams realized. Blackpink, YG, iconic, we rise. Living in the future, see the stars align. When the drops hit, they like where my Veve at. Animated statues, Marvel got the cues. Lambo flex and YG brands too. Oh, Disney magic in the act, talking high pass. Collectors at heart, got my Veve stash. VE going live on informant dive. VE Metaverse coming, we be VVI.
Good morning. It is Grail Day. Everyone knows Edge of the Venomverse is one of the most important comics of 2017. Maybe. I don't know. But here we are hanging out. Already happy that we've got more than that. Sorry, I got to just adjust my headphones there, even though I'm not talking to anyone. It's good to see everyone. Let's see who's in chat, and then we'll get this party started. If it is even going to be one. We got Musses Pusses in the house. I'm thinking only SR will be above retail for this one. Possibly. That's probably a good point. You might get the Ultra might make a little bit, or you might break even. You might just lose a little bit. So please vote. I do have the vote up. It's not starting off good. We got 6% going for this. I think, you know, after SDCC and all the money spent there with everything coming up, Decon and NYCC, I don't know. People are definitely not spending money. So be careful if you're trying to make money. If you like the comic, go for it or try to get it in the aftermarket. Good to see you, Musses Busses. Adrian, greetings from Paris. Good to see you. Bonjour. And don't make fun of my accent. But good to see you. Thank you for being here. We got Wes in the house. Good to have you here. Why are you here? You're not going for this. But good to see you. Christopher, good to see you too. Good morning. Hope you're doing well. We got the Incorrigible Ghost Slayer. Good to see you. Good morning, Informant and chat. Skipping today's drop. I missed out on Thanos, so I dropped the gems on an ultra rare Boba, Red Thor. And oh, I see. And the okay, gotcha. All right, well, I did get the Thanos. I have all of them now. I've got the whole set. So we're gonna see if we get this airdrop, potential airdrop, or potential something. We don't even know what it is that my collectibles was talking about. I hope he doesn't get in trouble. I just don't think he would have said something if nothing's gonna happen. Of course, it doesn't mean we're gonna get an airdrop. It could be just that they like talk to each other. I don't know, but good to see you. Congrats. Yeah, I know a lot of people didn't get the Thanos. That one I got on the drop, but I did do MCP points. I think I did 31,000, so I got it. Jorge, good to see you. Hope you are doing well. Thank you for dropping by. You had a lot of other things to do, like jump off a bridge, but you're here, so thank you. I appreciate it. Good morning, Big A. How are you and Loki doing? Looks like Loki is bigger in your PFP now. Hope you are doing well. What's going on in the crypto market, NFT market? Let us know in chat if there's anything good that we should be looking at. But good to see you. Thank you for being here and hanging out with us. Denny OC, ahoy, ahoy. Hope you are doing well. Good to see you. Still waiting for my ahoy Dow, my Myrmicorno to go down in price, but we'll see. I'll keep an eye on the market. Maybe I'll just go try to buy one. I think they're not that expensive if I can figure out how to make that work. But good to see you. Watman, is good to see you too, holding out. Yes, of course. Oh, we've got some stuff to talk about on what we've got coming up tomorrow. Good to see Watman. By the way, he's looking for, if anyone knows anyone who wants to do some fantasy football, let him know. He's got some stuff going on with that. So, Legends, good to see you. Good to have you here. Let us know if you're going for it. Please vote in the poll if you don't mind, and hit that like button. That does help. Be anyone ever tell you that you look like the guy in Boom Family? Wait, I got to. What is Boom Family? Does he look like a clown? All right, I gotta look this up. Boom Family. I don't even know. Like the father or the kid? I've seen. Is this who it is? Is it a TikTok thing? I don't know. But I could see that Costco Boom Family, a nice wholesome. I guess I could see. I've never heard that, but I just did. All I get is the crap from Mo who says I look like Dennis Quaid, like a fat, ugly version of Dennis Quaid. So, I mean, I'll take whatever. I'll take whatever. Let us know, Chad, if you think I look like the Boom Family guy. I don't know, the kid or the father. C-Spoke, good morning. Good to see you. Hope you are doing well. Glad you could be here. G43, thank you for being here. By the way, did you get your collectible? I don't think you get it yet. Maybe you get it next Sunday. Maybe you got this Sunday. Let us know when you get your collectible from Veve. He did win one last week. I think it was Ivarez, just wasn't in chat to claim it, so he got it. I'm curious what you got. I'm hoping you got the partner statue. And like O'Malley was saying on his space, if somebody gets the partner statue on one of my giveaways, you could give me a little piece. I'm just saying. Woody, good to see you. Let's see. Hope you're good. I'm skipping, but just stopping by. Appreciate it, Woody. I need as many people to drop by because there aren't going to be many. So thank you. Thank you for hanging out. Got a few things to discuss. I did start later because I knew it would be, I don't know, maybe not that popular. And same thing for tomorrow. We got 2 drops tomorrow. I'm absolutely super excited. Can't you tell? They may do a silent snapshot and then announce the airdrop afterwards. Surprised the Reds haven't all gone over 100. I'm surprised too. I'm not going to pump them though because I own them all. The edition size on the Thor is a little bit lower, so that one's higher. But yes, I do think potentially they could go up, and then are they going to dump afterwards? It's very possible. It is very possible. Rewarding early collectors holders. It would be nice. It would be nice because I did end up getting all 4 of them and a nice set. I can tell you about that too. Dave Meltzer is your doppelganger. Okay. I guess I've got I have this average look because I'll go to parties. I'll be like, oh, you look like somebody I know. And I'm like, what, the garbage man? But yes, good to see you, Scar. Hope you are doing well. Hopefully you're making some good flips. Double Quilt in the house. Hey, been busy just dropping in, not going for this. I'm more interested in the accessories for the up drop tomorrow. Well, thank you for dropping by. Everyone should be checking out Double Quill's blog. It's very good. And you can just go to Double Quill at Double Quill on Twitter to check that out. Still haven't got my collectible comic from Veve yet that I won on your stream. I think my collectibles was saying it can take a week or usually the following Sunday after you win. So a week. So if you won it last week to Sunday, then the following Sunday. But if you don't get it, let me know and I'll send my people out there. Scar, I was going to say that, but didn't think we had any wrestling fans in here. I mean, it's weird. Like I said, I go a lot of places and people say I look like somebody they know. So I've got that average look. What's up, ECCL712? Have I seen you in here? If I have, then I'm sorry, but good to see you. Thank you for coming by and hanging out with us. Definitely nice. By the way, if you haven't voted, please vote because it looks like we've got 5 million people. We got 29 votes. We've got 14% going for this. Kind of the lowest we've seen. And again, it's not that it's bad, but I think a lot of people were brought to this app for more of the gold and bronze, silver age comics. But we'll see what happens. It got 30 votes, 17%. It keeps going up and down, 17% going for it. More important, though, is hitting that like button. Wes, let's see. He kind of looks like Joe Swanson from the Family Guy. I mean, there you go. I'm looking like you're funny. Yes, everyone has their thing of what I look like, or they're joking, but it is what it is. I think Joe Swanson is a absolute doppelganger, maybe more like the guy who does the voice for him. I wish. I can pray and hope that I look like somebody better than I do. But thank you, Wes, for bringing that up. I actually want the uncommon market for me. All right, let's take a quick look at this uncommon here. Yeah, there it is. I mean, it's not the worst of the uncommons. I mean, the covers look good. If you want these for your walls, maybe you just go into the market and get these. I do not. I mean, look, at least there was this 5,000 on this, so it's a lot. You're gonna have plenty. I just, maybe one of these days they are gonna, just burn them when there's only 500 sold and 6 or 7 secret rares out there, and who knows what happens. Oh my God, Wes, there you go. Yes, exactly. You do like Dennis Quaid. No, didn't receive a collectible yet. Okay, so just keep me informed. Not only I want to know what you got, but if you got it. I mean, you will be getting them. Masteroni, good to see you. Got a lot of people from across the sea here. Hope you are doing well. You going for this? Let us know. Daniel C. I fucks with wrestling. Truth is the greatest wrestler. All right. Guessing who BE looks like is more fun than today's job. Hashtag facts. Hashtag facts. I have to say, I was not excited about this drop, but let's just go over what's happening tomorrow because let's see, it's 9:40 by the way. Join the waitlist if you want to. I did join the waitlist. This might be the one time where I'm like, you know, you don't have to join the wait list, but if you want to, you can. Look who's here. We've got Sleeping Comics. We've got the master here, the comic book guy, one of the greatest content creators on the platform. Good to see you, Sleeping Comics. Hope you are doing well. You going for this? I feel like he'll go for this in the aftermarket and then open it up and read it in a field, being like, I don't know, like a 5,500-inch screen outside. That could be cool. Let us know what you're doing. But thank you for dropping by. I appreciate you hanging out here. Again, it's special to have all the people that I watched, at the very beginning come here. It's kind of cool to have them hanging out with me. Don't know why, but I do appreciate it. How you doing, BE? Just telling. Good to see you, Hippie 2323. Let me know, did everyone get what they wanted on the metallic reds? What do you think if we do get an airdrop? What do you think? I've heard from Marvel Studio logo to, I don't want it, a Thor hammer. I really want the Marvel Studio logo. I think it's classic. I think it would be epic. And I don't normally care about logos, but I think that would be so cool to, if we could get that. So let me know what you think. Let the chat know. Passing on this one, I'll grab one in secondary. Yeah, I've spent so much money, people. I just put together a set for the metallic reds. Maybe we'll talk about it later, but it wasn't crazy expensive, but it was expensive. With everything I've spent lately, my gems are down. So, but yes, I'm definitely not going to go for this. This comic's first appearance of Ghost Rider with a symbiote. Yeah, I mean, look, there's definitely, I think, and I'll pull up the Minty Fresh numbers for everyone here in just a second. So, I mean, it's not a bad comic. It's just not one I'm going to go for in the drop. I think a metallic red Spider-Man airdrop. If that was the case, actually, that would be better than the Marvel logo. And it'd be super rare, and that would be probably worth a lot of money. Please keep pumping my bags. A red Electra, you're going to get Fromy way too excited. All right, so just real quick, what do you got? 9:42, we got some time here. I mean, when I saw this, I jumped up and down on a bridge contemplating if I was going to jump off in a video game. I just don't care about the dioramas. But I actually think these might be cool later once we get the Veveverse. 20 gems with 1420. Yeah, I don't know. But I mean, more exciting than that. I mean, I don't know how you could not. I mean, that's certainly, I thought I had all these pulled up. I need to get a new job. I'm not doing my job right. Usually I have these all pulled up. This to me is way more exciting. My adventure book, only because I bought something super similar to this for Shelby Cobra before we got married, and it's literally empty. There's been no adventures. She's ready to toss me out. But I mean, who would not want a mailbox? I mean, in the Veveverse, how are you going to get your mail? We got all these fucking stamps. So, I mean, we got to use them somehow. So, I mean, I think this is going to be iconic. I will say they got the prices right, I think. No crafting on this, right? No crafting. But you do have the adventure book. $6.99, 600. What do we got? $820. That's a lot of mailboxes. But if you think in the whole VVverse, if we got 1 million people using this, only 820 can have an up mailbox. For $6.99, I'll probably go for it. 600 on this. Yes, everyone needs the flying hat with goggles. 375 for $6.99. I mean, I don't know what to say, people. I don't know what to say, but mailbox. I'll just say mailbox. Here, let's go back to this. So there you go. What do we got here? Metallic red Deadpool underwear. I mean, hey, what if it's a red metallic mailbox? It's possible. Metallic red Electra thong airdrop. Don't mess with my Nike thong that I was waiting for, and I had to return everything because I never got it. I really want the book. Yeah, I think the book is I got her something that looks almost exactly, if not exactly like that. R-Truth is the best. Let's see here. The book looks cool. Yeah, the book does look cool. Last diorama ended up profitable. So will this one be E? I don't know. Will this one? I don't know. Um I don't know if I'm going to try for it. I don't. We'll see. Only on Veve can a mailbox be dropped and people will buy it. I agree. I mean, we bought flowers or coral or something, but that was a good drop because it had some crafting and all that stuff. It was crazy. All right, let's see what Sleeping Comments has to say. I want the waterfall to put in my house. I'm obsessed with having a waterfall after I saw one in the house in real life. Well, yeah, right. Let's see. What is it? Here, let's go take a look at the diorama. So yeah, here you go. You could have a waterfall in your house, Veveverse, all of that. Is it Falling Waters, the Frank Lloyd Wright in Pennsylvania? That's the house I really want, where there's a waterfall under it, kind of in it. That would be cool. So there you go. So I mean, I guess some people are excited about this, which is good. I like exciting stuff. I'm just not excited about a mailbox. I don't know what to say. All right, let's check where we are on poll. We are 18% going for this, 38 votes. Kind of impressed. How are we doing on likes? Probably not as good. So please hit that like button if you haven't. And also remember, hitting like button, watching is great. If you want to donate me a coffee, you can. That's pinned to the top of the chat. But of course, liking, disliking, subscribing, spending a little extra time really does help the channel. So do that if you can't donate, which I completely get. Let's see here. Some trees crafting cactus vegetation would be interesting. I mean, they certainly could have done it. Certainly could have done it. The up mailbox is iconic. Yes. Is it iconic for us though? Yeah, I'm scared of getting the mailbox. The other two are cool. Well, look, if you want something, you'll get the one you don't want. That's just what I've found on Veve mostly. Well, duty calls, y'all. Gotta run. Good luck. Thumbs up, y'all. All right. Thanks, Denny OC, for coming by. Good to see you, man. Be safe. Rob Cook's good to see you. Hit that like button and save a table. There you go. Right? Exactly. Thanks, Rob Cooks. Appreciate that. I hope the diorama goes down to 4, like the Little Mermaid, so I can scoop one up because I want one. Yeah, I mean, it would at a price like that. I don't get the 20 gem price. I actually think that's not priced right. I think 10 maybe would be fair. I mean, they've got stuff they've got to pay for, and maybe there's exciting stuff that's coming up with it. I mean, prices have been fairly decent. Mint sizes on everything have been up and down in my head if they've been good, but I think 20 gems for the diorama might be too much. But if you look back in the past, those could have been 50. Could you imagine that? Waterfall in a house would be disaster in the south. Humidity levels will cause mold issues, would only work in dry climate. That sounds about right. I went to this house, and when you walk in, there's a waterfall from the 3rd to 1st floor. Wow. Yeah, I mean, I've been to like hotels where you see that, not a house. Definitely has to be something expensive. I'm definitely love mid-century modern stuff, and I could see waterfalls and stuff like that being in there. Look, if I could afford it, I would do it. But maybe the Cobra can afford it after she throws me off a bridge with the life insurance policy he has on me. I just have to tell you, just in case that happens, so you guys can come to bat for me. Shiny Poo, good to see you. Hope you are doing well. How's the book going? He's a resident book artist, all of the stuff, and content creator also. So good to see you, Shiny Poo. Hope you are doing well. What's up, be interesting drops this week. Got a low 2-digit Thor the other day. Congrats on that. Still deciding what I should do with it since I don't have any of the red collectibles. I mean, profit as soon as we hear it. Okay, so if they do a secret snapshot, right, you're screwed. You're not going to make any money on it. If they tell us they're going to do a snapshot and give us some type of airdrop, then you've got time to make gems on it. I got a set, and then I have a few others that I can sell off. The set, so I don't even care. With the set, I own it. I'm not getting rid of it. I got all 4 of the same mint. I'm not going to sell it. So for me, it's bonus. As far as financial advice for that, I have no clue what to do. But if you have multiples, maybe you take a little profit now and see what happens. Not financial advice. Sleeping Comics, how did you get inside my house? Right, exactly. Splink, good to see you. Not going for this drop, but here for content. I am glad you were here. Thank you. I appreciate it. Hit that like button if you don't mind. Free, good to see you. Thank you for your military service. Hopefully, or obviously, you're still alive at Yellowstone. You have not been killed by a bear or a buffalo. So that's good. And no earthquakes or anything like that up there. I hope you're having fun. You're probably having more fun than I am. So good to see you. definitely. I didn't know that I'll text you. Right. There you go. All right. So let's take a quick look. If you haven't voted, please vote if you're going to be going for this or not, just to let people know. 43 votes in. It's actually more than a lot of times. 19% going for this. So about the range for a comic that seems like a newer one that people aren't as excited about. You've got less than 5 minutes to join the wait list, but you don't have to if you don't want to. All right, so let's get to the part that everyone cares about. They don't really care about it, but let's go ahead and show those minty fresh numbers real quick, and I'll get to my comic. So let's take a look. All right, so here we go. I mean, this is all over the place, and I wish I could spell. But anyways, be very careful. You're not going to see many of these because I don't know how many are going to sell. 158. Why I did not put 61? Did I put six? I totally missed 616. All right, so I'm losing it. This is what happens when you get old and you get long COVID. But 158, 616, if you can get that, I think will be good. FA Venom, Carnage, 88, 92. If you want that 84 for the symbiote suit, FA, that could be good. The movies, obviously 2017, that's the chase. So just be super careful on these because just lately with people not buying, if you have to have gems, this would not be one I take a big risk on. If you can get these at floor and floors low, it could be a decent bet, but not financial advice. Just be kind of careful. So these are all the ones I've got, like the month. I've got the issues, for Venom Cameo, Real FA, whatever you want to do with those, you can. But again, be very careful, especially with like 1901 Walt Disney and stuff. I'll pull these back up before the marketplace opens. So there's your minty fresh numbers. All right, so we've got those out of the way. We'll bring them back up. If you have any questions, just let me know. But we also have something even more exciting. If I can find my little bit, we have BE's Horrible Comics and Collectibles. So let's go ahead and take a quick look at that. You got 3 minutes to join the wait list. Do it or don't. Do what you want. All right, everyone. This is the new comic of the week. Today, we have The Edge of the Venomverse. But Marvel has released their very popular comic. It actually hasn't been released yet. It's going to be released. We're in works to release it somewhere. Edge of Cobraverse. If you take a look here, right here, no more YouTube tonight. Obviously, Shelby Cobra is my wife, and she likes to strike me a lot. She does not like all the YouTube stuff I do. And that's why a lot of times I can't participate in all the great content that's out there just to come and visit or whatever, but I try to. But today we got a bonus because I actually have a panel from inside the comic, not just the preview. So let's go take a look at the panel inside and see what the comic's all about. All right, here we go. I don't know if you can see this very well, but here we are. There's the Cobra back on the couch now. It's cuddle time informant because that's important for the Cobra. I am a little scared cuddling up with a snake, but it can be nice. Hey, look at me here. 1 second, I'm working on a Frontier Airlines skit. So, okay. And what's interesting is that my dogs can talk too. So let's see what they have to say. I peed on the carpet. Happens all the time. And that's her dog. Here's my dog. I'm peeing on her pee on the carpet. So, I mean, there's a lot going on in this comic. I think this is going to be a hit. If I released it, I'd release it with 500 copies. I think we could sell them and we could donate all the money to a good cause. So I don't know. There you go, everyone. That is Edge of the Cobraverse. Sorry, not sorry. All right, there you go, everyone. There's my shenanigans. All right, if you want to join the wait list, you've got 34 seconds. Remember, there's a little delay in my time, so you better hurry up. Let's see let me get caught up here. What are we doing? Laughing. I'm kidding. I live in a 3-story card. That's a pretty fancy cardboard box. That is a pretty fancy cardboard box. Let's see. Any info on new users from D23? Somebody had put out something actually that they did add a lot, but that's not a real number, but a good amount, I guess. So I think D23 was a success. I mean, it sounded like they added more people than yeah, now you can't join the wait list. Then maybe even SDCC. I don't know. But it sounded like they did pretty good having the logos to give out and stuff. I think that helped. I think that was a good idea. So I don't have the exact numbers. If somebody in here has that, let us know. What mid-set red metallic did you snipe? When bundles? If I told you, I'd have to kill you in a video game. I can't tell you, because if some, and this is something I want to discuss, actually tries to get the whatever the airdrop is and takes it away. I mean, people on here already know probably what it is, but it's a good set. Let me put it that way. It's very good. Like the Francesco Mattina common cover. Let's see here. Also, by the way, remember there's 5,000 copies of these. They're only $6.99. They could have charged 10. What's up, Mr. V? Just talking to him. Just saw your number 41 metallic red. Oh, it sold? Who the hell bought that? It did sell. Wait, how much did it sell for? Oh, wow. Oh, yeah. Who bought that? Ah, I know who bought it. Oh, it was you. Okay, Jason Pena bought it. I hope you wanted that. Yes, I hope you, are you putting that set together? Yes, when bundle sales for sure. So thank you for that buy. That actually helps. My account has been getting pretty low. It did just sell though. So hope you enjoy that. I didn't make much on it, but that's all right. I don't need to make much on them. But good to see you, Mr. V. Hope you are doing well. He's going to NYCC, by the way. We were talking about that. I need to make it. I need to make it there. Let's see. I've started to make the fart noise subconsciously when you play that piece. There you go. Look who's here. Great comic. Is Veve dead? Tucson, you know the answer. It's not dead. Kirby has the 66 set. Pretty cool. Interesting enough, I bought 66 from that Thanos. I didn't make a big profit on that either. I threw it up for $199. You know, there's rules to what things should be. And this is something I want to discuss because I guess Charlie NFT is trying to get another logo. He's trying to make a deal. And I guess the person who has it, Charlie had accidentally put his Veve logo up for 1,000 and meant to put it at 10. We've all done this, except not on that big of a comic. And I think Charlie does okay. It's not going to, put him in a hole financially, but it's still something that sucks. So we asked him if he could make him a deal. And I said I would like to shout him out if he does the right thing. If he doesn't do the right thing, that's a whole other story. Then maybe we stop buying from people who are not going to make deals. I will tell you, for the sets that I put together, and once I put it together, I'll tell you, I'll put it out there, everyone who helped me put it together. I was able to put it together, and I think it's completely okay for people to make profit off of flipping, right? But there's a difference between getting something and say, all right, it's floored at 50 and I want 110, or it's at 35, I want 130, depending on what it is, or if it's something, if it's one of my crazy mints, like the first mint or the chaser, those can go for thousands, right? I get that. I think that's okay. But like if somebody's trying to put a set together, we really should work together with people. And if you got a really good deal where you made $9,000 on a comic you sold, and somebody's asking you to make a deal on something that's maybe 4,000 and maybe they want it for 3 or something, make them a deal. All right, because not only are you hurting the people that are actually making this economy move, these big players like Charlie and other people, you're going to piss me off. And then I'm going to tell everyone not to buy from you. Now, I can't, not everyone's going to listen to me, but I certainly won't. And guess what? I'll forego getting stuff I want because of that. If we don't work together, this doesn't work. And we're at a time where we don't have as many people as we used to, and we should work with collectors. If somebody wants, I remember Silicon. He had come to me. I had something and I had a little price, a little high. He's like, can you work with me? And that was the first time where like, I just thought about it. I'm like, I really want to help collectors, because if you're trying to make a set and I'm sitting there saying, well, I want $500 for that because I got you by your balls, but it's worth maybe 200, 250. It is nicer to be nice to the people who are going to buy from you, because guess what? They'll come back and keep buying from you. But if you try to like grab somebody by their balls and squeeze, that's not going to work, especially in this comic. I mean, you could do whatever you want, right? But eventually it's going to come back. Karma will come back either through karma or through me or you in the audience. So just keep that in mind. But yes, I saw Kirby got that. Glad that I was able to help. I had thought about putting it up to 250. Maybe I could have done it that. By the way, I've been selected. If you want to buy, you can buy right now the comic. Let me know what you got if you did. But really, for real, if somebody contacts you and they're trying to put a set together, don't have the dollar signs pop up in your head. If it's priced right, sell it. If you need a certain amount, like the one I wanted, one of the ones that I wanted to buy, the person needed a certain amount of gems. And he's like, but if I can sell these other things, I'll lower it. And I respected that. And that's okay. Sometimes as somebody who wants to put a set together, you're gonna have to pay a little bit more than you want. Maybe go a little bit above what your rules are for buying. But gouging, I think, is not cool. It was hit AF15 SR for 1,000 instead of 10. Yes, so not cool. You should get 10. I'm not going to do that. Private messaging is much needed on Veve. Would be able to make so many deals. So I learned this from Mr. V, just watching him. Guys, do not talk on the feed. I mean, sometimes you can figure it out. If you're smart enough, you might be able to figure out what somebody's looking at. Go on the feed and say, whoever, I would like to discuss a collectible that you have. Can you please contact me on Twitter or Instagram? It's the best way. But Rob Cook's 100%. My Lord, I don't know, my collectibles, Veve, we do need a way to private talk. And look, you can read our private conversations. It would be smart. Like, I'm not going to do some scam deal. You read what we do, but it would be nice for me to be able to go to somebody and say, hey, I want to offer you this without letting other people know. I know people look at my account, which isn't very big, but the big accounts, people look at them. So you don't want that information out there. So good call on that, Rob Cooks. People have talked about before. We really do need it. I stopped buying from Headhunter 247. Yeah, look, if you're going to gouge, or you're not going to contact people. Headhunter, I think in his profile is like, this is the price. I'm not, take it or leave it. Hey, this is capitalism for you. You could do whatever you want, but I can tell you, if people start getting really, jerky about things, I will let it out there that they shouldn't buy from certain people. And you could decide what you want. I'm not going to be able to stop everyone. Nobody really cares about what I say, but I will try. Matthew, if you are in a rush, a hurry, or panic, you often make mistakes. Sometimes that listing things for the wrong price. Yeah, you definitely don't. I've done it. Trust me. I've lost hundreds, but never thousands. And it pissed me off because this is a game to me sometimes. So yes, double, triple check. Make sure that fee makes sense when you're about to list it. But yes, don't be in a rush. I know when you're on the market flipping, people try to be in a rush. By the way, 52 votes in, 17% going for this. Let's see. Got 36 people in here. That's actually more than I thought. We actually hit a little bit higher. Hit that like button if you don't mind. We're at 23. We can get to 25 or 30. I'd appreciate it. Let's keep looking here. Sounds like Silicon got you. Hello. And I mean, I gave him a good deal and he deserved it. I've mislisted and lost a very low. Yes, we've all MC1. We've all mislisted and done stuff like that. Matthew knows the reason for every mistake. Such a professional. BE, which red is the most valuable to you? So what's interesting, and I own one, so I'm not pumping my bag. So the question is, like, I like the last mint. If you could have number one, that's what you want. Now I was able to grab the Thanos 444, which is not the last mint, but the Thor only has 444. So my question would be, to just pump my bags, is 444 the best, or is it just having the last mint of each one the best? I think having probably the last mint of each would be good. But I personally would probably try to put together all the 444s if I could. I can't. It's too expensive at this point. But that would have been something that I wish I could have done. I did happen to get lucky and snag the 444. And of course, if somebody is putting that set together and you've got the other two, contact me and I'll make you a deal less than what I have it for. Don't tell people to not buy from me. I'm scared to tell people a mint I want because people are shady. Yeah, I agree. Look, we know Fromy doesn't keep his profile up there because he doesn't want people to know the mints. But look, I know Casey BMW has a certain mint he likes, and I've made profit off of him. But normally, I think it'd be before I knew he wanted it, I tried to get maybe a little bit more. But now I'd just be like, hey, what will you give me for this? What's fair? Now, if it's on a massive major comic, I may go out there and try to sell it, or say I want a little bit more. I think that's okay. Like if it's a major drop and you can make money. I mean, look, people should be able to make money to keep their career on VV going, you know, collecting. But I do want to help people make sets, and it's fun to be part of that. So, Garage Mint Uncommon, imagine that. So you got this puppy. All right. Well, we've got. By the way, let's check to see how much time we. I'm so glad I sold that 41 because I overbought stuff. Anyone want to buy? I've got something else. Maybe somebody wants to buy. I do have. I'm just curious here. Let me go check this out. Let me see what these are at, because I did get that. Oh, it's not even listed. It's not even on the top panel anymore. The X Factor number 6. I've got a 3-digit secret rare that I would sell. I don't remember what I got. I think I said on the stream maybe 89. Does anyone remember? Was it 89? Let me see if I can pull it up. Maybe I got it for 80. I don't know. I'd probably sell it for 99 if it was the only secret rare up there. Anyways, if somebody's interested, let me know, because I wouldn't mind getting rid of that, just because I went a different route trying to put these together. Garage Mint, on that. Headhunter 247 is one who grabbed Miles SR for 9 gems, then wouldn't give it back and floored it right away for 8,000. That's right, he did do that. So let me ask you this though, everyone. Now he's a definite flipper, and I think it's okay to have people flipping and people make mistakes. Look, people bought my shit and they didn't give it back to me. So I was thinking of this in the situation with Charlie. You do have to realize some of us actually like pay our taxes and stuff like that. So if I got it for 1,000 and I say to him, I have to get 1150 to break even, because I'm gonna have to pay taxes and fees and all of this. I think that's okay, right? He made a mistake. It's also okay to say, hey, you know what? Can I make a little bit off of this? Because I know you're gonna make 10,000. Maybe I can make a couple hundred, or 3 or 4 or 500. You could work out a deal where he made a mistake, you make money a little bit, and he gets money. I think that's okay. Let me know in chat what you feel about that. Would it be all right to make a little bit? You certainly have to make enough to pay your taxes on the profit, and obviously to cover the fee. If you bought it for 1,000, you can't sell it for 1,000 because you'll actually be losing money. That I don't think would be fair. Let me know your thoughts. Would it be okay to say get like a finder's fee, almost like, you know, you found a $10,000 bill and you get a reward for finding it? Let me know what you thought about that. Red Thor is under 100. It is under 100, isn't it now? I don't know how much. It's going to be interesting to see how that lasts. It's because nobody's really buying anymore now. That's why. Either people are taking them off the market, and that's why the price is going up. It's a free market. They sell for whatever. Yeah, absolutely. People can sell for whatever they want, and it's a free market. People can do whatever they want too, and people can certainly not buy from certain people. If you don't want a lowball offer, delist whales, use Stacker to check additions. And absolutely. I completely agree. People love to cry when they can't get the prices they want. Well, yeah, I think people are overcharging for sure. Normally when I overcharge, it's I wouldn't say it's a flex. It's to put it out there and have somebody contact me. If I put it up for 9.9 million, I'm obviously not trying to sell it. Friendly reminder: Fisha Snapsite coming soon. I have none. Yeah, I forgot about the Fisha snapshot. Keep that in mind. Thanks for that update, Dane K. Did you get selected? I did get selected. The drop is live. Let me get caught up here. What's the point of making your profile private when the blockchain is public? I mean, it's not a bad point. Anybody know the bank robber Joker Tumblr craft is happening, or when? I don't know. I got one. I got the bank robber from Fomi though. A find and offer feature will most likely be coming to Veve soon. It allows you to find an edition number even if it's not for sale and make a private offer. That I would love, Matthew. That would be really cool. We need stuff like that. That would be something I think people would really appreciate in the app. So very cool. All right, so it's 10:09. Let's see. We've got 16% going for this, 55 votes in. Hit that like button if you have not hit it yet. We're at 25. We can get that to 30 people. We got it to actually over 100 the other day. So thank you everyone who showed up for the Veve giveaway. We had a lot of people, so that was nice. I've sniped something so cheap that I ended up Venmoing the person like half the floor because it's too risky to sell it back. Yeah, I mean something like that too. Like it just worked with somebody. If somebody makes a mistake, you know, can you make a little profit off of it? I don't necessarily think that's wrong, because look, you're actually making that person, doing them a favor, because there are people who would never consider talking to that person. But if you get something that somebody put up for 10,000, I mean, look, it did happen to me. Now that I did once grab a SR for 40 that was worth 1,000, and I sold it. Now I was never contacted. Maybe I should feel bad about that. But on the other hand, I probably lost about 500 in mistakes myself, and nobody gave me those back. And I don't want to have an attitude I got screwed, so that person should get screwed. I think we should work with each other. But if it's a low end item, you might as well just cough it up as a mistake, and you're never going to see it again. But that might be a good way to do it, KCBMW, until we have some type of transfer theme that Veve will let us do. They have an entire YouTube channel, an antique TV show where people go around to try and find valuable items in estate sales and rummage sales for low price. Yeah, look, it's not, look, I understand people are going to do it. But we have a community here, and we have a group of people who have money to buy stuff. But you piss off somebody like Charlie NFT, eventually he's just not going to buy from you, because he just doesn't care. And now you've literally knocked out one of the person who can actually pay more than a couple $100 for an item. He's bought some things for me just without even contacting me. I put him up for low at the end of the day. He's bought them for 100. Obviously, I priced fair. He was happy. I think it's great if you can make a deal where both people walk away happy. Doesn't always happen. But my only point is, if there is a collector who wants something in your collection, work with them if you're trying to sell it. Now, I have stuff that somebody might want that I may just be like, I'm not selling. That's the last mint. I collect those. I know you're trying to put the set together. I'm just not selling. But if I decide to sell it, I'll let you know. But there are things that I have that I'm not going to sell because I actually want them. That's okay too, to keep stuff that you don't want to sell. But if you're going to sell it, then maybe work with the person. Sorry about the luck at Dane K. Dudes, a doucher for not working something out after being called out. That one he could have worked on, I think. But this is his business. That may be his only job. Let's see. Johnny Dunn would still buy from us. Let's see. Like the biggest bro said, double, triple, quadruple check your listings before posting. Don't wish that luck on anyone. Absolutely. You definitely want to keep checking. Let's see. Cavell would still buy from us. Aldo, the garage sale, find Detective Comic 27, first app on Batman. All right, so where are we at right now? We've got, here, let me pull up the Minty Fresh numbers so you have them. Let me know if you have any questions. Be very careful on these, everyone. I still can't figure out, like I sat there trying to figure out, why does it look like it go down? I try to zoom up, I try to left justify, put it into another app and brought it back in. I can't get this thing to look straight. 158 is fine. I know why that's not working. But anyways, here are the Minty Fresh numbers. I've got certain things in here you may or may not agree with. I'd be very careful buying these above floor. Maybe the first mint. I forgot to put 616. I don't even know how that happens. Maybe 1922, not much above floor. Be very careful on this comic. Things just aren't selling. Now, if you want it and you get it floor, I think these are good mints to just have and collect them, or get them, put them up for a price and see if somebody buys them. If they don't, you don't get the price you want, then go ahead and just leave it up there or take it off. But you can see if somebody will give you what you want. All right, so there are your Minty Fresh numbers. We've got about 7 minutes until the market's going to open up. I meant to pull up my account so we could actually look at stuff online. Don't forget that we've got the up stuff tomorrow. It's going to be at 8 and 9 Pacific time. So I'll probably come on tomorrow, maybe a little later, maybe like 9:35, and I'll just run the stream through the two amazing drops, the diorama and the mailbox. So you can decide to show up. I'm going to try to maybe do some funny stuff. Maybe I'll make a video game. I've got some, I think, funny ideas for some collectibles. So we'll see how that works out. Can't wait till DC 27 drops on Candy. Those OG back cows will be worth their weight in gold for early access on this. Yeah, I mean, that and Action #1. When are we going to get Action Comic #1? That's the one I'm waiting for, and a better payoff. Because that platform I have not done well on. That is one that I didn't get really involved early enough. And then Mo told me to get the Bat Cow, and I did. It wasn't a complete waste. I have one good comic, but I just have not made any profit on that app. I've been too focused on Veve, which is okay, which is completely okay. Imagine they give us our keys and we can rent out our OG cows to people for early access. I'd be okay with that. I would totally be okay with that. All right. So does anyone? Let me go check this out because I'm sure nobody's going to buy it. I'm going to go look up this X Factor and shill my crap. Why won't it let me? Am I going to actually have to put the dash in? Sometimes, oh, there we go. There we go. All right. X Factor number 6. Let me see here. So I've got the secret rare. What do I have? So the floor's 80, and I've got mint 571. So only 3-digit. There was another 3-digit. I think it was 235 that sold. I don't know how much it sold for. Maybe 150, maybe 200. I have a feeling he had to have lowered it to sell. And what did I pay? What did I pay for this? Let's see what I paid. Oh yeah, I did pay 89, so I can't even make anything. So if anyone's interested, I mean, I don't take losses and stuff. I'd rather keep this. I think it's pretty cool. I'll keep it. But if anyone wants it for 99, I'll throw it up for 99. I'll make like $1.20. Like I said, I just made a couple plays, so why not shill my crap? So if anyone's interested in the X Factor Secret Rare, it's the only 3-digit available. Let's see how many comics have actually sold from this set. FA Apocalypse, not even 1,000, close to 1,000. We're at 4,019 left, so just under 1,000 sold. If you're interested, I'll throw that up for 99. I have it up for 105. Like I said, I won't take a loss. I'll just keep it. But I paid 89. So if you want to give me 99, anyone interested, let me know. No biggie. If not, hit that like button and also vote in the poll. Although I'm sure we're not going to get many more people who are going to vote. We got 59 votes, 17% going for it. Just to get back to, because not that many people commented on it. I mean, what do you think about working with collectors? Like, again, knowing that we're like in the US, we're a capitalistic society. But in a situation like this where we don't have that many people who can afford to buy stuff, don't you think like working with people is smart business? And do you think it would be bad for that person to get a bad name if they do stuff that seems shady? And maybe it's not shady to just be there and snipe stuff. We've all done it. We've certainly bought stuff from bots that floored stuff. They didn't make a mistake. They're just bots, and they're going for secret rares, and they drop the stuff, and we're there to get it, and we can flip it or put it in our collection. But like people who make mistakes, or if a collector calls you, do you believe it's even worth working with them? If and what is a good price? Is anyone even in their head out here, for instance, say, all right, something's worth 3 times floor? Like, what do you use to come up with value? Like on the metallic reds, if you were to go for a metallic red, and by the way, less than 2 minutes until the market opens up. If you were going for, let's say, a Thanos, right? It's 51, and mint, I mean, because this would be a mint I would like, mint 88 came up. How much do you think that's worth? Is that worth 3 times floor? I mean, here's mint 70 for 75. But I think 88 is a better number than just a random, even a lower digit. So what do you think that would be worth? I feel like if it's attached to the comic, maybe you're 3, 4 times, maybe even 5 times potentially. And if it's the big number, the chaser, a lot more. What do you think? Let me know in the chat. What's my 444 worth? Like, I have it up for 438. Like I said, if somebody's actually collecting that and they show me that they're trying to put that set together, then I'll make a deal for them. I mean, I didn't get it for free, but I'll make deals. Let me know your thoughts. I've been going to comic conventions and taking an AR photo of the artist with their Veve collectible. That's kind of cool. Then I pay them their autograph fee to digitally autograph the digital photo. How do they do that, though? How do they autograph? Oh, because you've got your pen on your like phone. That's pretty cool, actually. Never even thought about doing that. I mean, that's just fun for your own collection. But imagine if Veve could do it. What if I never even thought of it. What if Veve put something in the app that you could actually have somebody sign the actual comic or a panel in the comic, and you could save it, and it would be indelible. It would be there. The artist could sell it, and now you have a signed item. Or what if you had to go to a convention and they would allow you to do it? So it had to be sanctioned. That way we didn't have fake signatures and stuff like that. That would be kind of cool. And it'd be another profit stream for Veve. But that's a really cool idea, having them do it. And you're getting them to do it, I guess. How many of those have you actually done? I'd be interested. All right, so we're 20 after, people. It is time, and it looks like things have been coming up. Let me put some music on here while we snipe a little bit. I'm not going to be on forever today, but probably about 15 more minutes or so, maybe a little longer, just to see what comes up, see if we can get some stuff in the market. Up yet. Financial advice: be careful when you're getting these. If you get them at floor, that is your safest bet, but you could still even lose money there. BE, I have your provenance LOL right combo of sub 50 price point and snapshot FOMO. All right, hold on a second. I want this to come up. Yeah, I mean, look, everyone can see everything that I've done. There we go. Now we're up. But there's only one. There's literally only one up so far. Let's just see how many have sold, though. Let's go into it. It's mint 4,058. I mean, I'm blown away. Almost 600 have already sold. That's actually better than I thought. And it's the ultra rare. Come on, people, get it listed. Sold my ultra rare Rambo 88 poster for 103 times retail cost. And how long ago was that? All right, $3.99 on the common. Secret rare is $2.50. I'm just gonna go right to the common. Well, there's not even two on there, so I can't even get a look at this. I don't even know what mint this is. Let's see what this is. $3.99 on the common. Oh, it's 44.16. So if you minted right away, you did not get good mints, I don't think. There's not much being listed up here, but they did sell about 600. There we go. Now we got two. We got four up there, and they're all in the 4,000s. Holy crap. There's the 1,300. There we go. There's Ledge S there, 350. I mean, I'm going to be honest. This is probably going to go below 2. But you might be able to pick up something interesting. Ooh. Do I even want that? What's the price? I'm not going to pay for that. All right. So somebody just put up $49.95 for 830. It's a close to last mint. It's not a good enough price for me. But if you collect the last mint, that may not be such a bad price. I've just bought some things lately that have not been good. 2 months ago, Comics and Crypto did an article on it. On your 103 times retail, or on what people should pay. I mean, look, people pay what things are worth, right? That's really how the market works. It's only worth what people will pay. You put up a number, if you got, if you're Andy 189 and you got 1977 on the Stormtrooper drop, you sold it for $10,000. That's going to be such a rare thing to happen. Blows my mind that he got that much for it. At 654 for $7.99. Not much coming up here. It's going to be a fast day. Very fast day. By the way, don't forget to hit that like button. Appreciate everyone coming out to hang out here. Like I said, we got 2 more days. We got another comic on Thursday. I don't think we have anything on Friday. So I'll be on tomorrow. I'll be on Thursday, and then I will be just doing what we do. Trying to find a house. Every house here sells in an instant. The Cobra found a house with a pool, and I'm like, I don't want a pool. I don't want to maintain a pool, but she wants one, and my son wants a pool, which I don't get. We don't even use the pool here at the community we're in. All right, there's 250 floor on this. Let's see how many have sold. We're not going to get many of these, are we? Just over 604 have been sold. So let me get you some prices. Let's see what we got going here. All right, so 250 floor on the common. Uncommon's 5. Be very careful on these. What is this? 44 on the rare, and the secret rare is at 120. Just not enough out there. Yeah, nothing's even come up. No ultra rare. There's only one ultra rare that was up. All right, so yeah, this is futile if nobody's going to buy. Only 600 sold. And they're getting picked up, but don't let that trick you as far as price. They definitely need to work on mid-size. Or, I mean, maybe they have something in mind why they're having such high edition sizes on these. Let me get caught up here. Let's see. Pools make the value of the house go up significantly. Yes, well, but you're in LA. I mean, we found a really good deal. It was on almost a half acre, but it needed some work. Like, we'd have to reconfigure the room. The bathroom was so small. The master bedroom was decent size. It was like 370 square feet, but the bathroom was tiny. No walk-in closet. But as soon I needed to find out that it had a basement, and as soon as we found out it had a basement, it sold. So it was too late. We got to get a few things together anyways. But a pool makes it significantly higher, but it's just more insurance, more liability, more work. I've never personally had a pool. I've had a friend or friends who had pools, and they're just a pain in the butt. Now, there's $2 floor on this thing. If I had hundreds of millions of dollars and just things didn't matter, I would do it. But I just wouldn't use it. I don't like pools, but they would. So it's not even my choice. If she wants a pool, she gets a pool. Pools increase the value of a home, but also a money pit. Exactly. I mean, I had a boat. You want to talk about money pit? That is a boat. A boat is a money pit. It used to be $500 for anything you need to get fixed. I'm sure it's about $1,000. And that's for anything. All right, 1981 is up for 6 gems. Common on the floor. Let me see where we're at here. 26. We're not getting my 30 likes. If you haven't hit the like button, hit the like. We had 61 votes today, 16% going for the comic. Pretty low. That might be one of the lower things that we've hit. Come on. Oh, it's sold out. You got to be kidding me. I was trying to get this 262 for 250. Or was it 350? I don't know what it was. 349. Couldn't even grab it. Probably would have only made like a dollar. Pools bring prices down in our area because nobody wants the liabilities involved. We need 2 fences around our pools now. 2. So here you've got to have a fence around the pool. So I guess you need a property fence and then the actual fence around the pool. I don't know where you are, Dane, but in Misery, we do need just a pool around the fence. Plus, you might need some signs too. It's considered, a nuisance, an attractive nuisance. So kids could come and jump the fence and then drown. So yes, pools can be a liability. Obviously in Florida, California, hot places. I mean, in Missouri, unless you're going to build it indoors, am I going to buy this $4.95 for 4? If you collect last minutes or you think they're going to be worth something, that could be, not financial advice, an okay buy. I'm just not going to do it. But yes, if I could do an indoor pool, I would probably do it. That would be, Toronto. Oh my God. Well, Toronto is a very expensive place. I mean, isn't that in the top 5? It's like LA, New York, Atlanta. I think Chicago just made $1 trillion in real estate value. And I think also Toronto made that list. $1 trillion worth of real estate. So Toronto's already expensive. So even having the ability to have a space with a pool. What's weird is St. Louis, you'd be surprised. Like, usually it's pretty good deal in most areas, but there are certain areas that just they're expensive. You just can't even believe it. I mean, like crazy expensive. And like in my head, this wouldn't be California expensive, but like charging $750,000 for an 1,800 square foot house. Now, of course, that has a basement. It might even be walkout. So that's really like, 3,600 square feet or whatever total. But that to me is outrageous here. But that's for a brand new house. I can't wait for the bubble to burst. I don't know if Big A's still here, but I'm still waiting for the bubble to burst here. There's definitely something's going to happen in this market. That's why we're a little afraid to buy right now, because we don't want to buy too high when it comes out. But we'll be in it long enough, it won't matter. What's going on, Guri? Good to see you. Hope you are doing well. Glad to have you here. You didn't go for this today. I know you didn't. That would be 2.5 million. Yeah. It's like, here's a bargain. I'm not going to do it. 1961 came up for 20. Oh, it's Chasm. I mean, it's not. If you want to collect it, that would be, if you collect that, man. Yeah. Oh, absolutely. I mean, we're cheap. You wouldn't believe. I just saw. What was it? It was a house on an acre. It was 8,600 square feet for 3.5 million. So yes, definitely that house in California would be more like 20 million, I'm assuming, or more. I don't know. The Cobra watches that. What's that like? Beverly Hills sale. I don't know. It's that group of, they do sales, and it's that guy that does billions of dollars a year in sales, and they have a TV show. So she likes watching that just to make me feel bad. But they'll be like, well, this house isn't worth 17 million in this area. You're such a fool. It's only worth 14 million. And I'm like, at that price, doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Let's see. You should buy in 12 to 18 months when interest rates are 150, 200 basis points lower. Well, here's the thing. Yes, but I still have my place to sell. So no matter what the price is, I'm kind of screwed unless I sell and rent, which I don't want to do. I don't want to move 2 more times. So, or I'm just going to win a lottery. I'm just going to win. There are plenty of houses that are just above what I want to spend. That would be absolutely perfect. All right, so Big A is still here. What's your idea? I'm still listening while I perfect the charges on my new AC. Oh, are you working on your units? Ooh, there you go. 9. I'm not saying to buy this, but 9 gems for 1961. Where's Atem? He likes to collect that. That's Marvel's first naming. That's when they switched over to Marvel. Yeah, nothing's selling on here. All right, what do we got here? Oh, wow. Okay, so only 750 have sold. No, 650 have sold, right? 650 of these have sold. I don't know if they're going to hit 1,000. Well, let's go check that secret real quick, see where we're sitting on that. Sitting at 98. I don't think it's gonna do well. 266 floor on this. This is not going to be a moneymaker. Tomorrow will be interesting to see what happens with that. All right, let's see. These prices are high in the market for this comic, in my opinion. Yeah, absolutely. Just like your housing prices are high. Like these 3 digits should be at 3 gems. They will be later, by the way. Unless you can get, like for instance, if you get the 2017, I don't think you're going to make 1,000, but it's probably worth 250, 300 gems, maybe a little more, not financial advice. I just have to be super careful. Unless somebody wants to buy my X Factor. Remember, 99 gems. Let me know. I'll sell it to you. You'd be helping me out. And you'd be getting a 3-digit, the only 3-digit on the market for that. That would be interesting if they burn that comic. It might actually make it worth something. All the white boy money guys talking Country Club Smack. What Country Club Smack? I'm not buying any Country Club house. I'm only dreaming about them. I went to school for heating and cooling. It's funny because all these jobs, like heating and cooling. I mean, Michael Campbell, I mean, he owns a business doing that. A plumber, I mean, you're making six figures doing these jobs. Now, I'm sure it's not as profitable as writing songs for Chris Brown, but especially in California, but I'm sure in California, you know, you're making the amount. In Missouri, you're making six figures as a plumber or electrician. So if you've got just a desk job, on average, you're not doing as well as a plumber, or let's say even a garbage man in New York makes a decent amount of money. But of course, cost of living is a lot. You know, my channel is racist when. Actually, I don't think he's racist, actually. But I know a little bit about him. Tomorrow's drop is a funky one. Let's go take another look at it, because nobody cares about my Minty Fresh numbers. First of all, what do you guys think? Edge of Cobraverse, would that have sold more today? Asking for a friend. All right, so we got the dioramas. This will be the second one. I can't do it. I might do the mailbox. Let's see if I can get this and sell it. I couldn't even get that. Let's see. Mint 938. Ooh. Who's sitting on the floor buying these? I hate you. All right, everyone, hurry up. Get on the floor in the comments. Somebody's dropping them. Well, there's 295 for 650. If you can get a 3-digit for there he is. Market Garden 44. He had a couple at 220 3-digits, but now he just put his other 3-digit at 5, which is not worth it. I mean, these just aren't selling. If you bought one around 220, you'll probably sell it for 3 if you're lucky. I'm not going to worry about it. All right, let's just take a look at what's going on. So I think everyone's kind of interested in this book. I'm interested in what I'm going to do for this drop, collectible wise, my BE's Horrible Collectibles. I'll probably also make a video game. 375. I mean, I'm gonna be honest. When we look back in 20 years, that we were buying leather flying hat with goggles, it could be hysterical, or it could have been the best financial decision you ever made in your life. But I do think, though, all this other stuff, that the classic comics and collectibles are definitely going to do well. But this stuff's kind of fun to collect. And if we do get the Venomverse for the masses, that will allow people to do much more with this stuff. Funny stuff, too. I mean, you could do that now, I guess, if you wanted. It's a blind box. Yes, it's a blind box. Yeah. Oh, if you thought I meant that I was going to for sure get the mailbox. No, I know it's a blind box. I just mean I'll end up with that. You should have minted 10 of these comics with a raffle at the end for 40 in Cash App. I mean, I could have. Definitely could have done that. What was after watching? Have you guys been paying attention to all this Mr. Beast stuff? I'll tell you what, after watching all that about giveaways and stuff, I'm scared to do anything like buy this to get that. I mean, it is illegal. You're always, with any type of giveaways, you've got to have some type of way people can join at no cost. I learned HVAC on YouTube and found out how to buy Freon and HVAC equipment online, replacing my train outside unit. It was quoted at 14 grand. Just did it for $44.59. Good for you, man. What the hell? 14,000. What's your SEER on that thing? Holy crap. I mean, I know you got a big house. That's crazy. That is nuts, Big A. But good for you for being able to do it. There's a super humble guy, everyone. He drives an Aston Martin, yet he fixes his AC. You got to respect that. I mean, I totally respect that. Chillin' Vine, what's going on, Larry? Hope you are doing well. Still out there interviewing every day. Amazing people. Everyone should be checking him out. Good to have you. How are you doing? Let's see. So not saying white boy money, guys, talking country club smack isn't racist. Yet change that color word in the country club to some other venue. It's a flat out racist vitriol statement. Well, it's certainly not a great statement. I'm just saying I don't think he's racist, but I could be wrong. I could be wrong. What's up, Dr. Strange? Good to see you. Hope you are doing well. Everyone, if you need something for your channel, a nice opener, some beats like I got going here, he's a good guy to talk to. Even Chillin' and Vibin' knows it. Let's see. Just because you know him not to be doesn't mean we all think that, especially based off of that statement. No, look, I'm not. I don't get to make that decision whether I think he's racist. I just know other stuff about him that makes me think that he might not be. That's it. But that doesn't mean I'm right. And people who are offended, I don't get to be the one who gets to say you can't be offended by what he says. I'm always offended by almost everything he says. So CryptoPunks were worthless at one point. Not that the leather hat will be worth much in the future, but we seem more ridiculous and sell for more. Absolutely. And I completely agree with that, Wapmiss. Those CryptoPunks. What the F? That is facts. Probably quoted 14,000 because the guy walked past his Aston Martin. No, I mean, you know what these scenes are worth. ACs are expensive. And obviously it has to do with size and all that stuff. He's busy. People with money have money for a reason. Good work they get. Yes, you have to work hard. And yes, sometimes do your own work. Elmon just dropped some Bitcoin ordinals. I passed. How much were they, Kryptoni? I'm still liking the fact that those are inscribed on the blockchain. So they can't be, I'm assuming, and maybe Big A can correct me if I'm wrong, but they can't be manipulated like every other NFT that's on a server. The numbers can't be manipulated, but certainly the picture. If somebody broke into a server of certain NFTs, they could put a picture of me and then it would be worthless. All right, just to give you an idea on prices here. There's Grass. Haven't seen him in here for a while. Maybe he's in the background. 249 on the floor. 1961 sitting at 4 gems. Nobody has bought my X Factor Secret Rare 3-digit for. I haven't lowered it to 99. You'd have to tell me you want me to lower it. So I hate you all. 633 of these have sold. What do you think? I mean, just real quick. Let's go to Thursdays as a 2001 comic. I don't know why they thought like this should be 5. I sometimes don't understand the mints. Hold on, I'm gonna pull this up here. The new X-Men. There's only, I think this is 3,000. Yeah, so 3,000. So I don't know what. I mean, this might just sell more because it's less. I don't quite get how they're coming up with their mint sizes. It's not my business, but I feel like these comics should either be released on the Reader's app or just do mints of 1,000. I know it will kill the value of these, but that will add excitement. I do think Phoebe's working on some big stuff, so maybe this is just to hold us off while they're working on those big things. Here, I'll pull the minty fresh numbers just in case you're still sniping the market. There's 607 for 455, but you can still get 295 for 650. So not going to do well. All right, let's see where we are on likes. We're at 20. Can we get 2 more? 2 more likes. It's just like bloop. That's it. Just 2 more likes. That's all I need. I don't even need coffee. You don't have to buy me coffee. Buy me a like button. Hit the like button. All right. So in the end, we got 68 votes. 15% went for this comic. Not very good. That might be one of the worst. So keep that in mind. Had to get a new wallet to mint. It was just too many hoops to jump through. Really? Let's see. Yes, they are native on the blockchain, so no third-party hosting needed. Is there any other way to manipulate them? Is that possible? I don't know. Let's see. I bought a Well-Connect hybrid geothermal unit for heat. AC best purchase ever, 8.5 thousand total after 22% tax rebate. I just want a constant hot water heater. Instant on, no unlimited. That's what I want. Stacking or slacking, X-Men 114 FA Cassandra Nova, 1 p.m. Eastern. You got it, everyone. He's going to be covering that drop right here. So you got to check it out. See if he is going to be stacking or slacking. And he won't tell you here. He's very good at wheeling you in, making sure you show up. Very smart. Very smart. Oh, good. Thank you, everyone, for the likes. We got to where I needed to be. Now I don't need you anymore. I can leave. Let's see. Leave your 100-foot hose out in the sun. Lots of hot water. It's true. It is true. At least for 5 seconds, right? I'm just checking a few things here. Total side note. Is anyone... I brought this up for 2 seconds. Nobody even said anything because they probably just don't care. Is anyone even interested in this Mr. Beast crap that's going on? Trying to decide what I feel. I feel like he screwed people over, but I also feel like he's really big, so why would people not want to take him down? I feel like he started off humble. He became rich. No longer is humble, but I feel like he could come back to humble Mr. Beast, because I really liked what he did at the beginning, even if he does fake stuff. That's just good TV. I wish I could do that. But I feel like he did hurt some people, but maybe he'll give an apology. Oh, he has, what is it, Ava Tyson? And I really don't, I actually appreciate the fact that what was it, Chris before, but now she is Ava. He transitioned. Me personally, I have no issue with that. And I appreciate the fact that he supported her, but then it ended up like she was sending weird stuff years ago to younger children. That was inappropriate. So he had to get rid of her. So there was that. Then an ex-employee came out and said that like he hurts people and he doesn't really care about them and everything's fixed, and showed videos to prove it. And then another guy, this Weddle guy, who's actually really nice. Like he basically said they tortured him during one of their, bits, which never aired. And, they just did things because they knew people needed the money and they would offer them a lot of money and sometimes come through, sometimes not come through. But I didn't know what people think. See, Guri doesn't give a fuck. It's probably smart. I wouldn't even care, except I started watching him even before my son. I just came across him. I think it's one of his first big videos was like, I'm going to do a bunch of fireworks from like $1 to $1 million. I found it was actually pretty entertaining. Saw, some interesting stuff, but I think it's gotten out of hand. I think that just happens. He's no longer this guy with some 5 friends and a few production people. He's got like 250 people working for him. But I do think people are attacking him. I think he's done some bad stuff potentially, but I could be wrong. I don't think he's a bad person. I think he's made some bad choices, done some bad things. I think there's some redemption, but I could be completely wrong. Better get the Red Thor before they announce the airdrop. Are you pumping your bags? He's pumping his bags. Last thing I saw was the Wells in Africa thing, which was cool, right? Like he bought. What people are saying is that he only does nice things for views. Guess what? Do you think the people who got the water, those people in Africa who got the wells, care why he did it? I don't care why he did it. He helped people. If he's the devil and he wants to help people by giving them water, and I don't think he is the devil, that's fine. Look, it's interesting. He did a good thing. I think he did something. He got 1,000 people, helped them with their vision. He certainly at the beginning gave up a lot of money to give out money. So if he's a smart businessman and came up with this stuff, we should hate him. But if he's doing stuff that is unethical, that needs to be taken care of. In my opinion, things got out of hand and he didn't know how to deal with it. But nobody here seems to care, and that's probably smart. By the way, 1981's $399. KC BMW has 200 for 13 gems. Come on, KC BMW, buy my X Factor. I can't believe Jason Pena bought my 41. I'm just looking at your profile, Jason. I don't know if you're still here, but holy crap. It's like everything's like under mint 50. That's pretty insane collection. You got like, I think literally everything on his profile is under mint 50. Maybe even 48. It's a good collection. I don't have anything that good. What did that pay for? All right, so that actually minus 25 cents paid for something, but my gemmies are down. I need to do something to get my gems back up. Let's see. Beast has a huge platform to make a difference. The key is, can his team produce fun videos that go viral, all while helping people? Right. Do you think he does it? I mean, I think he was doing it. Here's the thing. He will never be hurt. Will he make as much money as he did? Maybe not. There's always 33% of the people that will like somebody. I mean, not on I'm the exception, but for most people, especially famous people, will always be 33%. So if he lost everything, he'd still have 100 million people watching this channel. So he's not going anywhere unless he did something illegal, and I don't think he did. I think there was something where people said, if you go back, maybe he had said some racist statements. I didn't see him, so I don't know. That would obviously not be good. Again, I think there still could be redemption in a situation like that, though. You better fucking do something really awesome for the community you offended. Let's put it that way. Like an amazing thing. But again, that would be up to whichever community was offended. I don't know. I do think people are seeing him, and obviously people are doing videos just to get views, right? That's what I'm talking about now, and I'm not getting views for it, so it's not working. But I just find it fascinating seeing somebody, one of the most popular people probably in the world, having the most, followers on YouTube is actually means something. So it'll be interesting to see. We're waiting for one more video from this dog, whatever the guy who used to work for him exposed him. He's got, I think, one more video to come out. So we'll see. I think he's saving the best for last. So we'll see. I hope, though, that if he did do wrong, that he makes amends and he gets back to the person who I think he started as. Because I think he started this at, 13? And then we have a video at 16 saying he was going to have 1 million followers. And look at where he's at now. All right. Do we have anything else we want to talk about? Because it's almost 11 and I actually have some stuff I can do. But if you want to help up Casey BMW, he does have mint 200 for 13 gems if you want to buy it. Just quickly looking also at the market, Thanos is at 51 gems. Thor is at 99. Iron Man is at 64. So everything's holding tight about where they were. And then, of course, Doc Ock is at 30. So it had gone up to 35 yesterday. I got one at 25. I think these... somebody could correct me. I think these got down to 14 gems, maybe 12 to 14. And then all this stuff came up and then they jumped. So keep that in mind. Keep that in mind. All right. I guess if that is it, I will be back tomorrow. I've got some stuff I got to work on today and tomorrow, but I will be doing the show. Appreciate everyone showing up. Tomorrow will be interesting. I don't know, maybe I'll try Streamlabs. Maybe I'll try to work on some OBS stuff. I really want to I hate my layout on StreamYard. I've been talking about for a while. I really want to kind of up the production. I may try to do that. So anyways, I appreciate everyone dropping by. Hit that like button on the way out if you want. Subscribe if you haven't. But thank you for coming by, hanging out. Tomorrow we've got up 2 times. 8 and 9 Pacific time. I'm Central, so I will be on just figure 9:35 Central time, maybe 9:30 again. It'll be a long morning, but I'll cover the whole thing once it starts through the next drop, and we'll see how that goes. Thank you for hanging out, everyone. You all have a great day. Do something nice for somebody else. All right, peace.